You are listening to a podcast of the Geek.io Media Network. For all of our shows and more, visit geek-io.net. And to help support the network, head over to patreon.com/geekio.
It's time to do.
From Magic the Gathering to Pokemon and beyond, this is the Decklist.
Welcome, everyone, to the Decklist, your information spot for all things trading card and collectible card games. I am your host, CJ Boat, and joining me this week is one of the four people that will normally be on the show, but it's been a very long week for a lot of people, so the only person that I could drag on is my son, Aaron. Hello, Aaron. Now you can talk.
Speak has been given.
I have given you back your
rights.
rights.
Been a long week. Yay!
Oh boy. So yeah, normally we're actually going to have two other people joining us for the normal shows. My friend Scott Galloway, you all would know him from the Mana Pool. No, Jesus Christ, it hasn't been the Mana Pool in like a decade. Holy crap. Exploding Dice.
You're getting old.
I
You're
am.
getting old.
Exploding Dice when we were doing that. And a couple of the other shows on the Geek.io Network, and he's also done Chaos Crew with me and been pretty much a static part of the Geek.io crew for a long time. Alongside him, you're gonna have my friend Sire Nexus. He is a newbie to the trading card games world, but he is going to kind of give that fresh-faced newbie question kind of feel to us. And then we have, of course, like I said, Aaron, AJ. He's been playing games for about what?
A while.
Yeah, it's been I've taught you how to play a long time ago with us, so.
You helped me learn basic math with Magic.
Yes, exactly.
It's been a while.
So he'll be still. He hasn't been playing games as long as I have. I have been playing games since 1994. Starting with Magic the Gathering. My friend Jamie in the Twitch chat as one of the guy who taught me how to play Magic back then. So, so we're gonna be talking about I've been playing a while, been doing stuff that I also play Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh, play Pokemon, play Cardfight Vanguard, Vice Wars, lots of different games. Pretty much any. I love card games in general, so that is what I that is my kind of resume on this. So what we kind of have going for us is me being the old grizzled veteran giving information. Don't play your blaming on me, buddy. I'm not your buddy, pal. We have me being the grizzled old veteran. We have Scott, who's been playing games for like almost 20 years himself. And then we have Aaron, and then we have Sire leading the questions, leading the newbie side of things. So that's kind of us. We plan on recording every other weekend. Plan being the operative word there. I have also been saying that for almost 3 months now. So yeah. And then stuff
issues.
Then stuff keeps coming up, and then stuff falls through the cracks, or technical issues keep us from recording right when I'm literally getting ready to hit go live. This time I actually have all my stuff together, surprisingly. On top of that, like I said, we plan on doing every other weekend right here, twitch.tv/geekio show and all of the other places. Also plan on doing some arena streams, some spell table games, if I can get stuff together with me and Scott and AJ. All those, just subscribe to us over at twitch.tv/geekio show to get notified when we go live with all the things card games and beyond. With that in mind, we are going to go ahead and dive into some discussions that we have for the show this week. Yeah, you see up there on the screen. I'm actually navigating to where I'm going to right now. We have the everything announced for Magic the Gathering in 2026. Um, we have that was revealed at MagicCon Atlanta. AJ and I were there. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. We have a whole whopping 7 sets for next year. Um, and the vast majority of them being Universes Beyond. Like it or not, it is here to stay. It is not going away. It is.
Including a new Marvel.
Yeah. We'll talk about
For the third
Spider-Man
time.
we'll talk about Spider-Man here in a little bit when we talk about MagicCon Atlanta. But we have starting in January 23rd, actually, Lorwyn Eclipsed. I just went Gen Alpha there. You're rubbing off on me. Lorwyn Eclipsed, bringing back into the Lorwyn side of things, which is the Fey world of Magic the Gathering. This is the first time Lorwyn has been experienced. It's like 2015 or something like that. It's been a long time since Lorwyn's been involved. And we got a couple new cards revealed from MagicCon Atlanta, showing the both light and dark side of things that they're going to be doing with that, with Ashling Rekindled and Emptiness, which is a hybrid card, which does the Emptiness is showing that cool new feature where on the hybrid cards, if you play with one kind of mana, it does one thing. If you play with another kind of mana, it does another thing, which is a really cool feature that I'm enjoying the idea of.
Sounds like an interesting feature.
Like Emptiness in particular is a four generic and then 2 hybrid black or white for a 3/5 body. Um, when this creature enters, if white was spent on it, return target creature with a creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. And if when it enters, if black was spent on it, put 3 -1/-1 counters on up to 1 target creature. And then Evoke, which I'm not sure what Evoke does, which is 2 hybrid black white.
I feel like I remember that keyword.
Something like that. I think it was a Lorwyn thing. I just don't remember what it did. Um, it's
It's a cheaper cost. You may cast a spell for its vote cost. If you do, a sacrifice when it enters the battlefield.
So it just gets its ETB and then leaves.
Yes, or when it dies.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool card. I like the idea of using like the enemy, the quote unquote the enemy mana to do different things with that.
Yeah.
After that is a set that nobody really asked for, and I don't think it's going to do very good in March. Something like March-ish. We are getting the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles sets, which is going to be another 100, and this is going to be another small set like Spider-Man was. They've been doing spoilers for it too, just not a ton of them. I'm going to pull up the Magic the Gathering Commander Decklist spoilers that they gave, which is pretty much spoiling the leaders, the turtles themselves, and everybody going. But it's going to be another small set that isn't meant to be drafted. Just kind of play, and yeah, there's 3 different types of card sets of it, which is the one commander deck, which is Turtle Power, Draft Night, which I love that they're putting out Draft Night stuff for a set that they openly admit isn't meant to be drafted, and the Pizza Bundle, whatever that is.
That's an interesting marketing. She's just pizza.
it's it does have some cool cards in it. Like one card that has been revealed is Super Shredder, which is when is a two or three cost creature on a 1/1 body with menace. But whenever any permanent leaves the battlefield at all, put a 1/1 counter on it. Which includes if you're in a full pod of 4 people for commander, whenever a person leaves the game, all of their permanents leave the battlefield. So if you have 20 lands on the field and you scoop or you die, that is automatically 20 1/1 counters on Super Shredder, and that is actually a pretty cool thing. But like other
Isn't it,
than oh, good.
isn't it the one that it stays on even in the command zone, or is that a different one?
That's a different one. This guy's
Ah,
just on the field.
mm. So you
Um,
can still deal with him.
yeah, he's still completely dealable. It's just one of those things like he can be an absolute terror if he gets too powerful too quickly.
Yeah,
Other
against
than that, like
something
none
like
of the cards have been really like great. Like it feels like another Spider-Man set, and Spider-Man was good but not great either.
it had a few good cards.
Yeah, and so does
It,
this one
it's
looks like,
just,
but
it's just them throwing stuff at the wall and see what sticks.
kind of the Universes Beyond stuff is just kind of um and that was the unrevealed one at MagicCon was they because they wanted to reveal that at New York City Comic Con. Um, they did not reveal that at MagicCon. It was an upcoming Universes Beyond set, but they have that now for revealed for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. In April, we're going back to school with Secrets of Strixhaven. Strixhaven I liked a lot. It's the magic school of Magic the Gathering. Uh,
Oh,
it's where it started with lessons and things like that. Um,
oh. So it's gonna pair well with the Avatar set,
yes, I can almost
which does
guarantee
a
there's
lot of
going to be more
lessons.
lessons and stuff like that in Strixhaven.
Hmm.
No cards have been revealed for that yet, but then again, that is again it's in April that we're looking at getting Strixhaven. So
Have a
that
command tower that is on the page.
yes, just the pretty looking command tower.
Which is
Um,
cool.
it is cool, yes. After that, in June,
Oh
we have
boy.
Marvel Superheroes. The next set. No, there's not been any note. There's not been any note if this is going to be a full non-draftable set or if it's going to be another one like Spider-Man. I'm going to guess since it's Marvel Superheroes and not just Spider-Man, it's going to be a full Universes Beyond set akin to Avatar or Final Fantasy.
Why they didn't just hold off the Spider-Man set if they're just releasing another Marvel one not too long after?
Hey, you know why? The money.
Money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Uh,
Quick marketing keeps everyone on their toes.
Yeah, and it'll be the next Into the Omen paths for Magic the Gathering Arena and online, which made everybody happy. Um,
Oh.
and
Oh boy, the greatest mechanic is next.
then we're going back to Middle Earth in August for with the Hobbits. More
The
stuff with the
greatest
ring
mechanic of all time.
tempting you.
The greatest mechanic ever. I remember what all stages do.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. um, the Lord of the Rings set was one of the is still one of the most widely respected and collected Universes Beyond sets anyway, and it kind of started the gateway for the Universes Beyond uh,
Mm.
flood because it sold so well. So it was just
So
kind of
we
natural that we're going back to
so we get The Hobbit, and then leading is the prequel to Transformers.
it.
Robots in disguise.
October 2026, we have Reality Fracture, whatever that is.
What? I
I have my theories that it's going to be either another joke set like the Un series or like Unraveled and stuff like that.
the
The silver
the
border cards.
text for it. The text for it is the multiverse meets it smash, whatever that is leading to.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a
It's
possibility that
just
it could just
something.
be another storyline based one, which I'm okay with. The storyline based sets like Takir Dragonstorm do pretty well. So, um,
RX, yeah.
yeah. So I mean, I'm okay with actually progressing the Magic the storyline because I like the Magic storyline and have for 30 years now. So like,
Got it. You try and understand it and end up hating yourself.
I have read
It is so
almost every
confusing.
novel that has been put out for Magic the Gathering. So,
I'm sorry.
uh, whenever there's a problem, it's probably Urza's problem or Urza's fault. If it's not Urza, it's Jace. That is, I just explained the entire Magic the Gathering storyline to all of you.
Yeah, yeah. And then
Because
there's
even
the
Mishra
greatest,
is Urza's fault.
and then there's the greatest of them all. Squee. We love
And
Squee.
then another set that nobody asked for. Literally a month later, in
Yep.
November, we have Star Trek: Universes Beyond.
Are we getting, or is that thing that's already out, The Office Universe Beyond?
It was just a secret layer.
Or, yeah, Secret Lair. Mm.
Like not even Star Trek fans want this set at all, especially not
Because
30
it's,
days after a storyline set.
yeah.
So
I get
we,
mixed up with the Universe Beyond and Secret Lair.
yeah, so we have January, uh, March, and then April, and then June, August, October, and then November. I'm gonna guess that Star Trek is another small set. Because
Yeah.
they typically put those much closer together than the other ones do. Than the other ones.
I also don't know if they could probably get a full set for Star Trek, but it
Oh
would
yeah,
be
especially if they
a
use like
lot of duplicate stuff.
the entire universe.
Yeah. Seems like it
Um,
would take too much research.
yeah, it's. I'm not a big Star Trek fan, so I will unless there's cards in there that I need. But those will be singles only that I would purchase out of that set because I am not the biggest Star Trek fan.
Yeah. Or it could be like that one guy. Don't buy singles.
Yeah, so speaking of that, we're gonna roll into at MagicCon Atlanta, which AJ and I had the privilege of going to. I was invited there as press. Um, and did a whole lot of playing Spider-Man and stuff while we were there. Um,
You
it
got some of the best Spider-Man.
yeah, I got a Soul Stone out of it.
Yes, and 4 anti-venoms, with one being foil.
Yes, 4 anti-venoms, one of them being foil. Because AJ
Every
has
single
crazy
one
luck.
pulled by me.
Yeah, AJ has crazy luck with anti-venom. Apparently, I'm the only one who can pull a Soul Stone though.
Um, hey. I also pulled 2 alt arts for the transforming ones, the
Yes.
Miles Morales and the Peter Parker. Not the
Uh,
crazy expensive ones, but
no, that's why Aaron's like, "Hey, I pulled the alt art of this one," and I'm like, "Wait, hold on, the $175 card because that would be rad." No, it wasn't.
no,
It was a $20 card, but it's still a good amount
still
of
a cool
money.
card.
Um, it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of stuff going on there, up to and including Aaron and I being stranded in the middle of Atlanta and
Oh
College Park.
boy,
That was something.
that
Um,
was a blast.
there, but we had I had a lot of fun there. Did some two-headed giant with AJ. With Spider-Man, we did all sealed stuff because didn't want to deal with the uh, craziness that is
Yeah,
people
stacks.
people being too try hard with
Is some person with their triple sleeve deck.
yeah. We did play a bit in the
Guess we're
command
playing
zone, which
goofy.
was and we got to meet some cool people there.
Got beaten in ways I didn't know was possible.
got to
The
be-
drawing one.
got beaten by drawing your own cards
Yeah,
because he's
that was
making you
a
draw cards
fun
every
as heck.
turn, and then you could take like 7 damage per card you draw, which was crazy.
And you don't. It doesn't even have to be your turn to draw.
Nope, he's just like, nah, I'm gonna tap 4, you draw more. Okay, thanks. Also, you can't play anything. Okay, thanks.
It was definitely going to. playing in the command zone, the little that we did, I saw a lot more decks that were interesting, including the Oops All Jace.
Yes.
Not a good deck. Really funny though.
Even she said it was a terrible deck, but it was funny to say she has a deck with every card and it has either Jace on it, is a Jace card, or Jace is mentioned. That's just great.
Yeah.
Um, I do want to take a time, maybe during Extra Life next weekend, geek-io.net/extra life, um, to
Hey, I might
actually
be there.
talk about the entirety of MagicCon Atlanta, because it's just there's a lot to talk about, and it's kind of it's still a great thing for me, and I just love every second of it. Like it was so much fun being able to go with it with you and experience all of that stuff. Even waiting in a 3 hour or a 2.5 hour line wasn't terrible. Like it was a lot of it just was a good experience in my opinion, and I definitely hope that we can go again this next year if it's in Atlanta
Yeah.
again.
Hopefully.
Um,
But they do bounce around with it a lot, so it's
they do.
unlikely.
The only two that are guaranteed are Las Vegas and Chicago. Um,
Yeah.
we do have. I do want to talk about a little bit about secret layers and stuff like that here after the break. We're going to talk about Avatar. The main reason why we're here, Avatar. Spoiler season is upon us for Avatar. It releases in 2 weeks. So the entire set has been revealed. We're going to go over some of the cards in it, kind of just oogle a bunch of them and see what we like. Um,
Looks like a good set
yeah,
from what
it
I've seen
it
on
does
it.
look like a good set. You know what isn't a good deal though? $200 for a secret layer.
This is true.
I just scrolled down. I saw the secret layer countdown kit, which was 26 cards. Yes, it's one for each letter of the alphabets, but it's still they still wanted $200 for it, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just insanity. Um,
Wizards being money hungry?
it's sold out in a minute, well less than a minute, but it's still crazy. We're also getting an Avatar Secret Layer Super Drop on the 17th. And the only thing that's been revealed, some of the cards have been revealed for that one. We'll talk about that as well after the break. I need to go onto the Twitch thing so I can actually play an ad because I forget how to do that because it has been too long since I've done this.
I've been
Where's
getting constant ads.
twitch.tv/geekio show/dashboard? That's what I'm looking for.
Having to do all the technical stuff
I do. I
behind the
usually have
scenes.
a producer, and I don't have a producer. I am the producer.
A one
Uh,
man show.
yeah.
Well, I'm here
Uh,
to talk.
which I appreciate. So 60-second ad. There we go. All right. So for those of you who are watching live, I'm actually going to go play an ad on Twitch. We're going to keep talking over overwords because AJ and I don't have that ad, and it's just going to be awkward us sitting around for 60 seconds while Twitch gets an ad. Uh, if you're watching on Facebook,
Long, awkward
Instagram, or
silence.
YouTube, you will not be getting the ad. Um, and also, if you are a podcast listener, you will be getting an ad here soon. So if you want to not get ads, tune into twitch.tv/geekio show and and go ahead and do a subscribe to us, and you get no ads. And that is fun for everybody. All right, ladies, ladles and jelly spoons. I'm going to go ahead and play this ad. We will be right back after the ads. Stay tuned. And welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Greatly appreciate it, and thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us here on the deck list. If you want to email the show, it's show@geek-io.net. SHOW at geek geek dash io.net. Net. Um, anything that you want to have you questions, comments, concerns, anything that you want to talk about, any kind of news or anything like that that you want us to talk about, go ahead and send us an email. And we will gladly talk about it here on the show in a couple of weeks when we get back. The reason why we're not doing next week is two reasons. One, I don't want to get burnt out again on podcasting, which is something that the reason why there's a reason why I haven't podcasted in 5 years. And two, we're doing Extra Life next year, which is
Next
uh,
year.
or next week rather, which is a charity stream for Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals. Literally the reason why AJ exists.
I love you.
Love you too, buddy. We're looking to raise like $300 for charity, and we're going to be. I'm going to be streaming for 24 hours straight um, for the kids, and I'm excited. It's something I love to do every single week. We're going to be doing some Die the RPG. We're going to be doing some Magic the Gathering Arena. We're going to be doing a
Rivals.
little bit of Rivals, and yeah, good stuff. I know, having fun for the entire day. But speaking of having fun for the entire day, let's go and talk about the leaked secret, not leaked, but the release, not released either. The revealed, there's the R word I was looking for. Secret Lair Avatar: The Last Airbender Super Drop. That is going to be dropping on November 17th at 9 a.m. Pacific time, so noon Eastern time. And it will be sold out by noon 01. You get a cool Path of Ancestry card if you spend over $200, which this is probably going to be a $300 secret layer. All of them together. The first one is all Cabbage Man based, as it is. My Cabbages. It's a 5-card drop. Chain of Vapor, Meltdown, Nature's Claim, Anguished Unmaking, and Putrefy. None of those are going to be very worth a lot of money. It's there mainly for the memes. It is going to be.
They do work with squirrels.
Yes. Non-foil is $30. Foil is $40. None of the cards are very good though. Like, it's just, it is what it is. Not all secret layers are worth a lot of money. Next thing is Everything Changed. So Fire Nation based one, but not firebending. We'll get to firebending here in a moment.
Oh no. Blood Moon reprints?
Yeah, Blood Moon reprint. Yeah.
That is a scary card.
You got Torment of Hellfire, which is an interesting card. That really is like a great like Tigrid kind of card. Blood Moon, which is just a lockdown card for anybody not playing red. Good old Lightning Bolt.
White Dragons.
And Dramatic Entrance, which is just a fantastic green card.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, just I mean, admittedly it's 5, but still, you just put a creature card from your hand on the battlefield. Like,
Godzilla.
it is so it's a forecast, so it'll either probably have a land with it or a like a Soul Ring. It's a 4-card set of all reprints, no mechanically new cards, $30 and $30 and $40 again. You have a lot. The next one is A Lot to Learn, which is another 4-card set. A reprint of Sarah Ascendant as Aang the Ascendant Airbender, Ponder, Jesus, Cryolithic Rite as Avatar Sanctuary, and Kodama's Reach as Who's Reach. It's real good. This one's pretty good. It has some pretty cool synergy with the actual Avatar sets.
And just cooler reprints for the
It is
decks
pretty
that we
cool.
already have.
Yeah, exactly. Cool reprints. Kodama's Reach is just good. Like, it is just good.
This Avatar Sanctuary could be good in like squirrels since you just have so many of them.
Yeah, absolutely. And then any kind of life gaining deck. Sarah Ascendant is just a great card.
Especially in Commander.
Yeah, because you're always like you don't even have to gain any life for it. You just there and it gets 5/5.
Turn
Yes.
1.
And then Ponders is pretty good too. You get a card. You get to choose your next card, which is great for only a single blue.
Yeah.
The only downside is that it is a sorcery, so you can't just like flash it out. And that's another 30-40 card set. So then we have a 6-card set for
Oh,
one with the elements. And
beautiful card art.
oh yeah, these are great. Silence, which is just I love silence. Uh,
So mean.
it's just me as a father though, so just an ability to just say shut up for 5 seconds. uh,
We have one of those
yes, we do.
in a deck, and you've cast it on me.
Yes, it's just you think you're doing a bunch of stuff, and no, just no.
Not at
Um,
all annoying.
Preordained, scry two, then draw a card for 1 blue, so it's better opt.
Mm.
Painful truth, which is great too. Um, you draw X cards and lose X life, where X is the number of colors spent to cast a spell for a 2 generic 1 black. So if you're running like Grixis or something like that, you just get three
Wooburg.
cards. You just get 3 cards out of it. Past in
That's not bad.
Flames. Uh, each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard has flashback until end of turn. The flashback is equal to its mana cost. Force of Vigor. You can if it's not your turn, you can exile a green card from your hand rather than pay its mana cost. Destroy up to 2 artifacts and/or enchantments.
Oh,
Get wrecked. An
for
expressive
a
iteration.
green deck?
Yeah, 2 green, 2 colorless, and
Yeah.
instant speed. An expressive iteration. Is it look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them in your hand, put one of them in the bottom of your library, and exile the other one. You can play the exile card this turn. I love that card. It is great. Um,
Vivi.
we have one in BV. It's the Spanish one.
Oh, this one is cooler though.
It is cooler. And it's another 30-40 set, so that one's actually worth its money because you get 6 cards out of it. Sure, no mechanically unique cards, but it's just cool card art and also some good cards.
Yeah.
Secret Avatar, the Ember Island players. So the
Oh,
play that they did, and it's just great.
the
Fantastical,
greatest card.
fantastical image as absolutely accurate actor. Like,
The greatest card in the set.
um, Braid of Fire, which is just a great card. Like if you don't have enchantment hate, especially with a card like Electro or another card that lets you keep the red mana,
Yeah.
you just get mana. Cursed
Yeah,
Mirror, which is
that's
good too. Mask of Memory is also fantastic, just drawing extra cards and only you net a card. And then Thespian Stage, which is just cool because it becomes a target of another copy land, except it has this ability. So hello things like the planets and stuff like that from Edge of Eternities. Now I have 2 of them, and
but
it's
it can
another.
only have that ability once, yeah, and then it'll completely switch.
No, it can become another ability land.
Oh, so that's coming in Wooburg decks.
Yes, exactly. Or even like I said, monocolored decks like in my Urza deck, where
Yeah, with
I have the
the
artifact planet, and I can now copy that and just do crazy stuff with it.
yeah, that's really good.
And it's another 30-40 set, so that one's not terrible either. Um, we did also get reveals of the jumpstart booster themes and also the beginners box, which we will not be going over. I want to dive into the meat and potatoes of the episode, which is actually talking about the entire spoiler of the At Last Airbender sets. Um, so MSRP on these is boost collector boxes for 550, booster boxes for 150 or 175 rather. Sorry, I was looking over the next card. A collector's booster for 46 and a play booster for $6. Those are the MSRP. Right now, it's going above that, um, but that's what it's supposed to be, and the release date is the 21st. We did get a lot.
Not
We're
too
getting
far from now.
no. In fact, if everything works out, I want to do the pre-release next weekend. So,
Yeah.
um, the big focus on this set, obviously, is the element. You get 2 new. You get the unique thing. Yes, uniquely unique thing. I said it on purpose. About this set is the bending stuff. And we'll get over what
Yes,
each
so
of
it
them
just does
do.
some
Yeah, it's
interesting mechanics,
crazy. Yeah, like it's all of them are good.
especially earthbending.
Um, we do have and also the big like creature type in this one, like how Spider-Man was spider heroes and stuff like that, is all allies. There's tons of allies
Yes.
and lessons in this as well. We talked about that earlier, where Strixhaven had begun the lesson spells, so it's like instant dash lesson, sorcery dash lesson. Um, this has a big focus on that. Knock my headset off.
What'd you drop?
And my headset. Um,
Oh,
important.
kind of.
And so yeah, we're gonna kind of go over this a little bit here. We'll get into I'll get over to the bending here as soon as we get to them. Uh, White seems to be the weakest color in my opinion in this set. You just don't get a lot of
Really?
it. Yeah, you don't get a lot of it. You don't get a lot of stuff in
Yeah.
white.
Because yeah, all the Aings, they're all primarily multicolors, mostly
Correct.
Wooburg.
You got
To have all
Wooburg
the
and a
bendings.
lot of the white and a lot of the airbending stuff is white. Um, because it deals with exiling and it just flies them out and brings them back. But it still seems to be the weakest in my opinion. It's not. I'm not saying that it's not
But
good, mainly because you get Momo in it, so there's that. Um,
but Aardvark Sloth.
Aardvark Sloth.
I like sloths, and aardvarks are pretty cool.
Um,
You also get Appa though.
you do get Appa. Um, Fire Nation Tank Train, which is a Noxious Gear Hulk reprint.
Oh boy.
Love Noxious Gear Hulk. Um,
Yeah. Waterbending scroll. Oh,
Another
that's pretty good.
Yeah, just 6 for draw a card. The ability costs 1 less to play for each island you control. So there's a possibility, like in a mono blue deck, you just get to draw a card for free.
Yeah.
Fervor, which is just a fantastic older card. Creatures you control have haste for an enchantment in red.
Yeah. As if they did need it more.
Another lightning bolt with Azula being the card art. Azula, greatest crazy bitch ever.
Not biased at all, by the way.
I love her. She's fantastic. So I'm stoked about this mainly because Atla is one of my favorite shows of all time. So like this set just screams to me. Um,
Yeah, that's fair.
Iroh Firebending Instructor. When Iroh attacks, attacking creatures get 1/1 until end of turn.
The goat. And then the cool Beastmaster Ascension.
Yeah, Beastmaster Ascension looks great. Um, Earthbending Student. So
Yeah.
this is the first bending card that we have. Earthbending Student. Earthbend.
Yeah.
Target land becomes a 0/0 creature and has haste in it, but it's still a land. Put X amount of 1/1 counters on it where it's Earthbend, like Earthbending Student is Earthbend 2. Put two 1/1 counters on it. When it dies or is exiled, return it to the battlefield tapped. Earthbending Student in particular, land creatures you control have vigilance.
There's no infinites in bossing, so
uh,
combos with everything.
the worst card, the worst creatures ever, is the Sandbender Scavengers because they hurt Appa.
No. And then this Fevered Visions.
Fevered Visions, yep.
Fevered?
Fevered.
Fevered? I said it right.
At the beginning of each player's end step, that player draws a card. If the player is your opponent and has 4 or more cards in hand, this enchantment deals 2 damage to that player.
Hey, Vivi.
Yep. Um,
That's just a good card.
Join the dance for for red and green, white and green. Jesus, I'm going to get there eventually. Monstrous Serpent, which is a
That's a Digimon.
coma Cosmos Serpent. Reese the Redeemed, which is a great card for for green white. Um, we're kind of just keep going here. Lowen Lee Twin Tutors, which is tutoring for tutors by tutors. Lonely enter, search your library for a lesson or a noble card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle. Noble creatures you control have less, and lesson spells you have control have lifelink. Um,
Ko the Face Stealer.
Ko the Face Stealer, which is possibly the strongest card in this set.
Yes, we've had this conversation. It is stupid broken.
Even with it, even if like so, you can't absolutely break Ko in this. So I'm going to read Ko for the audio listeners. When Ko enters, it is 4 colorless, 2 black for a 6/6 body. When Ko enters, exile up to one other target creature. Any creature, by the way, not just
Yeah,
that you
not just
control.
yours.
When another non-token creature dies, you may exile it. Pay 1 life. Choose a creature exiled with Ko. Ko has all activated and triggered abilities of the last chosen card. So, so the downside of that is people were like, well, you can put it on, you can make it steal things that like then exile other cards. No, you can't. Because in the rules, this is a paired ability, and the paired ability only works like with the initial one. So if you put it on something like one of the obliterators, which names I forget, that says, "Hey, you exile cards when it deals combat damage." You do that, but you don't get to steal them with Co. You don't get to face steal them with Co.
Yeah,
It's still a great card even without it,
it's
and still like
really good.
one of the like I said, one of the strongest, if not the strongest cards in the game, because it just goes crazy.
You can also instant speed that. So if like one of your creatures is about to die,
And you happen to have something with regenerate or something like that,
yeah,
it just eats it and then get regenerate, and then yeah, no, this is mine now. I keep this.
it's one of those needs to go in hoarders
Yeah,
if we pull any, because horrors needs more power, you know.
yeah, of course. Um, Curious farm animals. Boar, elk, burdocks.
Just every creature. No, there's no squirrels. Sorry, my
No, no
fault.
squirrels. Vengeful villagers. Water tribe captain, which doesn't have water bending for some reason. Um,
Oh, water bending. Not a blue card.
oh yeah, ruinous water bending because blood bending. So water bending. This is water bending 4, for example. While paying a water bending cost, you can tap your artifacts and creatures to help pay for. Each pays for 1. So this one is as an additional cost to cast the spell. You may water bend 4. So meaning you have to tap 4 more mana or artifacts or creatures to get that. All creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn. If it was water bent, when a creature dies this turn, you gain 1 life.
Oh, that's mean. And with black, so you get the aristocrats.
Yes.
That's that's very fair. And then Borkipine.
Porcupine, yes. Uh, Foggy Swamp Vinebender, which is also water bend, not in blue.
It's for Simic,
Yeah,
which needs more power always, you know.
yes. Air Nomad Legacy, which doesn't have airbending. Meteor Sword, which is great, by the way, for an uncommon. You just, when it
Damn.
enters, destroy target permanent.
Oh,
Equipped creature
so
gets
oh
3/3.
no. You could put that in cap.
Yeah, or another card that we're going to talk about here in a little bit.
There's more.
Yes. Um,
The first
Tarnish.
tough.
Yes, the first Toph, hard-headed teacher. When it enters, you may discard a card. If you do, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. When you cast a spell, Earthbend 1. If it was a lesson, put an additional 1/1 counter on that land. Bonkers. Mechanist, a tactical tinkerer for more artificer stuff for white. Abandoned air temple. Zhao the Moonslayer, which is a really good card because once if you tap non-basic lands enter tapped, um, and at 7 put a Conqueror counter on him. As long as he has a Conqueror on him, all non-basic lands are mountains. Hi, anti-dragon. Um, Earthbend. We found our first Earthbend card. Or Airbend rather. Sorry. Airbender's reversal. Choose one. Destroy target creature, or gotta love spammers. Uh, Destroy target attacking creature, or airbend it. Airbending is exiling it. While it's exiled, its owner may cast it for 2 colorless instead of its regular mana cost. Uh-oh. Give me a second here. More technical difficulties. Yay. Stuff to cut out.
Hey,
There we go. Yay, technical difficulties.
yay!
Um,
Survival as ever.
yep. There's one thing in the if one thing that you can rely on for Geek.io show stuff, it is technical issues. Um, so I just went over airbending, which is pretty good for like dealing stuff with exile and just playing around with that, and also just blinking your creatures. Earthen Ally,
Oh,
which is a
oh.
great card.
Okay,
Uh,
I found where we are.
it's just great for Wooburg decks, for the Omni decks. Um, Earthbend 5 for like 7, but it's still this creature gets 1/0 for each color among allies you control. So your Wooburg ally deck, which I want to build. Um,
Oh boy. Well, of course, we're gonna have to Aang that is somewhere down this list as the commander.
yes, exactly. Earthbend X, where X is the number of force you control for Rockalanche.
Not discussing the bird.
Oh, Messenger Hawk.
Birds. Question. I've
Yes,
seen the debate with the different color lands. Would that be able to go into the blue, white, green
not
bird deck
as
that
it
we have?
stands right now. They were doing a um, discussion about it of the hybrid mana costs. Right now, it could only go into a blue black deck.
Weird. Also, pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Um,
Interesting. And Great Divide Guide is
yeah.
just Omnilands.
Yes. Invasion reinforcements when it enters, create more allies. The lots of ally stuff. Waterbender. Okay, we did waterbending. We've firebending we haven't done yet. So we got the we'll get there in a minute. The Walls of Bossing Say is a
There's no wall
great
in Boston
card.
today.
8 colorless for a 0/30 wall with defender. Other permanents you control have indestructible. That's not at all getting abused in wall decks.
Oh no, not at all. Wall
And
decks
then
are so weird.
they are. And then you get actual Bossing Say, which is like pretty cool, just earthbending on a land.
Yeah.
Judy, one of many, which is a great card too. 1 black, surveil 1, create a token that's a copy of this creature, then sacrifice an artifact or creature, activate only as a sorcery.
But you get like stuff when it's like when a creature enters the battlefield.
Yeah, ETBs or Sephiroth or something along those lines.
Oh, I did not think of the possibility of Sephiroth. Oh boy.
uh,
Really good card.
yes. Wolfbat.
What? Oh, just a card
Wolfbat.
named Wolfbat.
Yeah, Wolfbat.
It just lets you bounce it back.
Yep. I just saw Wolfbat. I'm like, oh, that's cool. A white earthbending card with the sandbenders.
Or shrines for the shrine deck people.
Yes.
And then the card that they did wrong.
Yeah, I don't know how it got past QA with this obviously glaring typo on it. Sparky Boom Man. When he attacks, destroy target permanent unless its controller has Sparky Boom Man. Deal damage to them equal to his power. He is a 4/6.
Which that is done before damage, so he can deal 8 damage unbuffed.
Correct. How unbuffed, yes. However, red being a lot of like, hey, when you deal damage, double it.
I feel like him being the commander would be less good, just putting him in a Gruul deck.
Yeah.
Like
him and
throwing him at Godzilla.
Yeah.
Which is my favorite Gruul deck.
The boulder ready to rumble. When the boulder attacks, Earthbend X, where X is the number of creatures you control with power 4 or greater.
Oh. That's going in Godzilla.
The boulder is ready to stomp. The boulder's gonna win this on a landslide.
Thank you. Bird Assassin.
Yes, Bird Assassin, Raven Eagle. Fire Nation Palace. So there's our first firebending card. Fire Nation Palace. This land enters tapped unless you control a basic land. Tap for red. One red, one colorless. Target creature you control gains firebending 4 until end of turn. Firebending is whenever it attacks, add red mana to that number. It lasts only until the end of combat. Now that does override things like freaking Electro, because it says directly on the card it only lasts till end of combat.
And can't always wins.
Yes, exactly. However, in red of all things, lots of instants to cast. So
yeah,
I'm just swinging at you with. I'm just gonna swing at you for something that you're not gonna defend against or can't defend against. I'm gonna give it 4 extra. I'm gonna net 2 extra land, and then just cast. I don't know, some lightning stuff at you.
Fun. Oh, the raid keyword. I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah. Enters in with a 1/1 counter on it if you've attacked this turn, so you always cast it in the second main phase. Avatar Destiny, which is real good.
Change creature you control gets +1 for each creature in your graveyard. Oh. Huh. It's really good. Boomy.
Yes.
Oh boy. It's not the good Boomy. There's a different Boomy that's better.
Yes.
More
Mai's great. She's just the emo princess. I like her a lot.
Not surprising. Twin Blades.
Tiger Dillo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Tiger Dillo.
That is a Tiger Dillo.
Twin Blades is real great, by the way. Three for 2 colorless, 1 red for flash. When it enters, attached to target creature you control. That creature gains double strike until end of turn. Equipped creature gets 1/1. So 1/1 plus that for basically a free equip.
I one up you here. Platypus Bear.
You're right.
And then we get all of our lands.
Yep, we get all the.
And then the greatest one. Do you see him?
Oh, the Ember Island production.
No. Past all the.
Iroh Tea Master. War crimes.
That's not what he would wish upon you.
The Dragon of the West was at one time a cruel man.
No, he's a changed man, though.
So Iroh Tea Master is a Boros card, one colorless, one red, one white for a 2/2 body. When he enters, create a food token. Yay, awesome. He's a Tea Master. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may have target opponent gain control of target permanent you control. When you do, create a 1/1 white ally token, put a 1/1 counter on that token for each permanent that you own that your controllers that your opponents control. I don't know. Absolutely don't give them cards like the one card that says you can't play land or you can't draw
Yeah,
cards. You shouldn't do that because that's not what
you
Uncle
should.
Iroh would do.
Or Phyrexian Unlife.
Yes, you should
It
absolutely.
sounds really good until you get to 0 life and realize, oh, if your opponent even shocks you, it is dealt as infect.
Yeah, you should not give those cards because they are bad, and Uncle Iroh would not want you to give war crimes to your opponents.
But also, they are there if you feel like it.
Yes, if you absolutely must remember, the Dragon of the West was one of the strongest people in the Great Earth Firebending War, and he, I'm sure, did create many war crimes. Um, so you can make him relive his past over and over and over again. You cruel monster.
Oh no, you monsters. Oh, more shrines. Yippee. Shrine
Suki.
decks are so.
Suki's great.
Yeah.
So there, Suki and Sokka have a cool like equipment thing going on for you here. Suki is a 2 white, one colorless for a 2/4 human warrior ally. Other creatures you control get 1/0. Whenever another permanent you control leaves the battlefield during your turn, create a 1/1 ally white ally token. This only activates once per turn. Those fetch lands that you like having in your deck just kind of keep getting.
Yeah.
Yeah. United Front. Just create X 1/1 white ally tokens and then put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control.
Yeah.
Uh,
And more shrine BS.
yep, more shrines.
Hey, our first Aang.
Aang Swift Savior. Flash flying for Azorius. When it enters, airbend up to one target creature or spell. Waterbend 8. Transform him into a 5/5. Can I pull up the transform? Yeah,
It is.
Aang and La, Ocean's Fury. When reach trample 5/5, whenever they attack, put a 1/1 counter on each tapped creature you control.
Ooh, it's pretty
Uh,
good.
more Appa.
Appa.
Um, then the Jet cards. Avatar's Wrath is great, by the way. 4 colorless, two colorless, 2 white. Choose up to one target creature. Then Earthbend or Airbend all other creatures. Until your next turn, your opponents can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hands. So it's a temporary board wipe. But that is a quick way to
Yeah.
get your creatures out, to get your enemy's creatures away, and you have a big, I'm gonna swing for game kind of thing.
Yeah. Jet Freedom Fighter. Really cool
Yeah.
card art.
The origin of metal bending.
Toph the Goat.
Octopus form. Target creature gets 1/1 and hexproof until end of turn. Untap it for 1 blue, and it's a lesson.
Instant speed as well.
Yeah.
Boomy Bash.
Um,
Oh boy.
Fire Nation Cadets. It has firebending 2 as long as there's a lesson in the graveyard, and it has
Which
a
there
2.
usually is.
Yeah, and it has a 2 colorless creature gets 1/0 until end of turn. So you just constantly have a 2/2 there as long as you have a lesson in the field or a lesson in the graveyard.
Super.
Zuko Conflicted. Um, at the beginning of each of your first main phase, choose one that hasn't been chosen and you lose 2 life. Draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on him, add red, or exile him, and then one of your opponents gets his control.
Oh, so he's a group hug, kind of. What
Kind of.
about black red? Ooh,
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
thank you. We needed the song.
um, everybody needs secret tunnel. Momo. More Momo.
Momo.
Um, looking through the next bunch of cards.
Boomy Unleashed. There he is.
There he is. Uh, Gruul, 3 colorless, red green, for 5/4 trample. When he enters Earthbend 4, when he deals combat damage to a player, untap all lands you control. After this phase, there's an additional combat step. Only land creatures can attack during that combat phase.
Oh, infinite combat phases in Bossing Sir.
Nope.
There's not at all stuff to turn all of your creatures into lands and have them always attack. No.
Tylee, which with prowess, gotta love it.
Prowess is such a weird keyword, in my opinion.
Washitong Librarian, which is something that people are freaking out about on a CEDH level, is a 1/1 for 2 blue and X for Bird Spirit. Flash, Flying Vigilance. When he enters, put 1/1 X 1/1 counters on him, then draw half X cards rounded down. When another opponent searches their library, put a 1/1 counter on Washitong and draw a card.
Oh, yeah, now I see why they're freaking out about it on CDH level.
It is, if played correctly and at the right time, you could easily slide a 3 or 4 out there for pretty much nothing. That has flying and vigilance.
Yeah, especially in a decks that search their library a lot for like search lands
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like
That's like
that. That could be very
anti-landfall. Like that
powerful.
that card is anti-landfall to hell and back.
That's, yeah, that is very powerful.
Hama the Bloodbender.
Blood bending, really cool bending form.
The Secret of Bloodbending. Earth Waterbend 10. Um, you control target opponent during their next combat phase. If it was Waterbend, you control target player during their next turn instead. So
Yay, cheating that out's gonna be great in VV.
I was thinking Urza, honestly. So many artifacts
Yeah,
to use it in.
yeah.
Fire Nation Drill.
Now, Tiger Seal.
Tiger Seal. Um,
Ozai the Phoenix King's
Onisai the
good.
Phoenix King's great for it's Rakdos, 2, 2, and 2 for a 7/7 trample, firebending 4 and haste. When you would lose unspent mana, that mana becomes red instead. Ozai has flying and indestructible as long as you have 6 or more unspent mana. So in any firebending deck, you're going to have a 7/7 trample, haste, flying, and indestructible.
Yes, amount.
So and that's before it gets buffed with like the crazy things that red can do.
Just putting Electro in there to give him that constant.
Oh yeah.
Cave of Two Lovers.
Energy bending lands you control gain all basic land types until end of turn. Draw a card for a colorless instant lesson. Grand
Have you gone to the
Grand.
next? Have you gone to the next
I have went
page?
to the next page.
Ah,
Lion
Lion
Turtle.
Turtle.
Grand Grand.
Grand Gam.
Um, Firebending Student, which is another crazy card. You wouldn't think that's crazy off the top of it. However, it can get insane because it has prowess on it in a red deck.
Yeah. Dragonfly Swarm.
Dragonfly Swarm. Firelord Azula, another card people are absolutely crazy about right now. Um,
Oh my gosh.
one colorless blue black red for a 4/4 firebending 2. When you cast a spell while Fire Lord Azula is attacking, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for that spell. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just
Building a
getting more.
firebending deck just around her.
Yep. Um,
As
Cunning
more
of Serpa,
Azula.
Cunning of Supra. Um,
Wait,
not at
we should
all.
build a
Not all kind of obsessed with that card art. She looks great in that card art. The
we
Cunning
should
of
build
Super.
a Azula tribal.
I'm gonna try and make a noble one. Um,
Yeah,
Iroh,
it seems.
Iroh Grand Lotus, uh, three colorless, green, blue, red for 5/5 firebending 2. During your turn, each non-lesson instant and sorcery card in your graveyard has flashback, equal to its mana cost. Okay, cool, awesome. During your turn, each lesson card in your graveyard has flashback 1.
Yep, that's gonna be a very abused commander. I can already tell.
Oh
Just pumping
yeah,
a bunch of lessons, and it has enough blue to have self discard.
yep. Self discard. Green is self mill.
Yeah, and then red just big damage,
Uh,
always necessary.
Number one's the first Jeskai Sokka. Menace Prowess 3/3. Other allies you control have Menace and Prowess. When you cast a non-creature spell in a red, white, or blue deck, create a 1/1 white ally creature token that is not limited to once per turn. By the way,
I'm looking at Aang at the
yeah, Aang at the
Crossroads.
Crossroads. 3/3 flyer. When it attacks, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature card with mana value 4 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest in the bottom of the library in random order. When another creature you control leaves the battlefield, transform Aang at the beginning of the next step, or at the next upkeep, which is Aang the Destined Savior, which is a 4/4 flyer. Land creatures you control have vigilance at the beginning of combat on your turn, Earthbend 2.
And then look at the altar for it. It is amazing.
Yes, the altar looks great.
Both of them.
The last Agni Kai, which is great too. You don't lose mana red unspent red mana steps as mana at ends. Um, Allies at last. Ren and Shaw the dragons.
Enter if you cast on through or dress. Oh,
Yeah.
two flying firebender dragons. Unlucky cabbage merchants.
Yes.
My cabbages.
More food for the food decks.
Yeah,
Um, Freaking Sozin's Comet's insane. 3 red, 2 colorless. Each creature you control has firebending 5 until end of turn. Foretell.
yeah. And then Ty Lee, cheap blocker.
Yes. Just keep stuff locked
Yeah,
down.
that's good. More Aang.
Speaking of Dragon of the West being crazy, Path to Redemption. One white, one colorless. Enchanted creature can't attack or block. Tap 5, sacrifice this aura, and exile enchanted creature. Create a 1/1 white ally creature token. Activate only during your turn.
Oh, so it's a shutdown, and then when you have enough just extra mana on a turn, just killing the creature all down, right?
Yep, and getting an ally out of it.
Rabaroo Troop.
Iguana Parrot.
Oh,
Lizard Bird Pirate.
I was looking at like first time flyer and stuff. I'm
Yeah.
just like amazed by the card art.
The card art
Amazing
in this
card
is
art there.
great. Yes, they did like this is one of the reasons why I am okay with this set in general because they did a great job with the card art in these. Sure
It'll
the
quench you.
sure the full blown ones are not great because they're just images from the show, but like it's not
Yeah. But you still
Not
can't
butt
go
pirate,
wrong with
bird
it.
pirate.
What? Am I missing
Lizard,
something in the
lizard,
Twitch?
bird pirate.
Oh.
And Jamie in chat, lizard butt pirate.
Yes. Question mark. I do also like the little AJ question mark. Confused. It'll
um,
quench ya.
it'll quench you. It's the quenchiest.
And then like a Tara card art. Oh my god. Great card art. Otter Penguin!
Yes, the otter
Oh
penguins.
my god!
When you would draw your second card each turn, this creature gets 1/2, and it can't be blocked. You don't want to
Oh,
block an
he's so
otter penguin
strong.
anyway.
He's so tough. That's tough.
Yeah,
My first girlfriend turned into the moon. That's
it's
tough,
tough,
bud.
buddy. Um,
Azula always lies.
choose one or both.
There's
Target creature gets -1/-1 till end of turn, and put a +1/1 counter on target creature.
oh, so it's also instant. So
Yeah, and it's a lesson. So, cat gator.
whenever creatures, I was looking at the Beetlehead merchants.
Fair.
Frickin' Sephiroth.
Same thing with Buzzard Wasp Colony.
Yeah, both of them just sacrificing creatures, which is Cat Gator.
Yeah, that's what I said. Cat gator. It's great too.
Oh, this creature enters your utility. Oh, I can
With
summon
lifelink, by
unique.
the way.
What's a 3/2 for 7?
But it's basically what is that card that's 6 for a sorcery that just deals extra damage to an opponent for the amount of swamps you have? Corruption.
I know what you're talking about. It's Integrid.
Corruption
Ah,
or corrupt, one or the other.
something like that.
Hog monkey.
Merchant of many hats. How to start a riot?
Hey, riot.
That
Okay.
is, yeah. Mongoose lizard. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Badger mole.
Oh, Zuko. Okay, that's pretty good. His secondary ability.
Yeah, exiles half their cards of your library. You can play them this turn. Yeah, it's pretty good.
You can use his firebending ability to do that.
Yeah.
Flopsy. Flopsy Booby's buddy.
It's
Ostrich
really good
horse.
too. Like that's crazy good.
Oh, it's an ape goat. Each creature you control power 4 or more can be blocked by one of them. Okay. We have something like that in Godzilla,
Correct.
which I don't know the actual name for the card, not the reprint.
You know, I saber-tooth moose lion.
Saber-tooth moose lion. You are
Turtle
correct.
duck.
My eyes didn't go to Turtle Duck. My eyes went to the greatest character in the show.
Toph the blind bandit.
Yes, Toph is the greatest.
Yeah, I agree.
Earthman 2
Cat owl.
is equal to the number. Toph's power is equal to the number of 1/1 counters on lands you control.
So in a big water earthbending attack, it's crazy. Like that can go crazy wide.
Yeah. Oh, that cat owl art is adorable.
And it's pretty good too when it attacks untapped target artifact or creature.
Yeah, for blue-white. Long Vagrants.
Secretariat, yep.
Secretariat. Another creature control. Oh, that's part of an infinite.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen that. Oh, look at the little panda bear. Don't look underneath the panda bear. Only fear waits for you. Oh, that forest.
Yeah, the lands even look great. Like,
I do like the swamp with Momo on the side.
yes.
Have you gone to the right underneath all the lands with the Fire Lord
Yeah,
Ozai?
why is that sideways?
Why? Yeah, why is it sideways? Who said it needs to be on an angle, guys? Oh, there we go.
Yes, there's
There's
the
the
Avatar
Aang.
line. Yeah. So
He's the best
Avatar
card.
Aang is a when you waterbend, earthbend, or firebend or airbend, draw a card. When you then if you've done all four, transform him. It's red, green, white, blue for a 4/4 flying firebending 2. And when he transforms into Master Aang of Elements, uh, is a 6/6.
Master of Elements.
I said that.
You said Master of Elements, Aang.
Oh, whatever. Then flying a 6/6 flyer spells you cast cost Wooberg less to cast. This can reduce generic costs. So if you have anything that costs basically 5 or less, you cast it for free.
Yeah, that's very good.
At the beginning of each
Hey,
upkeep, you may transform him back to his other side. If you do, gain 4 life, draw 4 cards, put 4 1/1 counters on him, and he deals 4 damage to each opponent.
yeah, that is
And he is an ally,
pretty
so that is like
good.
one of the best cards like in here.
Oh, look at the alt art.
Oh yeah, that black and white like stone script looking stuff is great.
Yeah, the
Um,
transform one is so cool looking.
we basically got a slightly better version of that red card that Key keeps playing incorrectly.
Which one?
Deflect. Um, Deflecting strike or something like that. Uh,
Deflecting SWAT.
yeah, that one, deflecting swat. Redirect lightning is 1 red. As an additional cost, either pay 5 life or pay 2. Choose new target for target spell or ability with a
Change the
single target.
target.
Yeah, change it.
Uh, Momo friendly flyer.
It's the new that's the best ally leader for commander. Also, next to
Yes.
it, my favorite card in all of Magic. Every single card in all of Magic. Nothing compares to this card.
Oh my gosh, we've had this conversation.
And I'm kind of not joking with this, by the way. Sokka's Haiku. Counter target spell. Draw a card, then mill 3 cards. Untap target land. It is so tough that they actually made that a haiku.
Yes, is. I got home and he's like talking about this to me. He's like so excited about it.
It's the best card ever. Toph, the first metal bender. I
Yes.
finally got
Which
done with
we
that.
need a commander for her.
Yes, non-token artifacts you control are lands in addition to their other types. They just don't tap for mana at the beginning of your end step. Earthbend too. It's nom 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 nom.
And then Katara,
Katara is real good too for ally decks.
Zuko.
Firebending X, which is X is equal to his power. You can cast this spell from exile. Whenever you cast a spell from exile, he's white. He's red, white, black. By the way, when you cast a spell from exile, and whenever a permanent you control enters from exile, put a 1 counter on each controller creature you control.
For like uh windbend or airbending,
Airbending,
not
yes.
windbend.
And then that's pretty much it. Like that is it. It's getting late
Yeah.
and we've been recording for a while, so I'm gonna say I just say this is a good set. Like I don't want to get too far into the set.
Yeah.
Tune in on Extra Life to figure out what AJ and I really think about it, but it's really good. Like it's a good set.
Yeah, as we talk about it in between the little bit that you're playing Rivals with me, because I'm going to be playing a lot, because I really want to learn to play Rogue. Because then you could play Gambit, and we could get the team up.
Exactly. So thank you all so much for hanging out with us. Greatly appreciated. This was a lot of fun. Thank you, AJ, for coming on.
Thank you for inviting me to do this.
I am excited to get into other stuff. I still want to talk about like Bandai Card Games Fest did a thing last month where they announced new sets for Union Arena and all of their sets. So like I kind of want to talk about that. Um, I don't know how
Yeah.
much we're going to be able to, considering this will be after after the Atla um, pre-release. So I don't know how much we will be able to talk about that, but I really want to because it's not just a Magic the Gathering show. Unless you guys want it to be a Magic the Gathering show, I'm all for it. Just send us an email, show@geek-io.net. Um, if you want to email us directly, just go ahead and do that. And then, yeah, if you want to reach out to me on social media, pretty much everywhere is Geek.io Show. Feel free to DM me, follow us, get notified when we go live, Twitch, Facebook, all of the places. We love you all. Be good to one another. And we will see you back here next week with Extra Life, and then back once again the week after that with more deck list goodness. Bye, everybody.